The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have a... Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Friday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then Sunday, they kick off. Decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
And so in the game for the Nets, they've got Trendon Watford. Johnson is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then they're Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the 3 slot. Here's MP. Can't connect from short range.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Melton on the wing. 34 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. And yep, it's good. Melton's got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's MP. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Melton passes to Wilson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Terrence Mann. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 10 seconds left now in the first quarter. And here's MP. That one no good. A big-time effort for DeAnthony Melton, providing a lot of energy for the Brooklyn Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Williams, Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Johnson in at the 2. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Johnson finds Melton. Yeah, that one's good. He's got 10.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Williams on the wing for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Here's MP. Power move from MP.
Well, MP knows when he gets the ball that close, he's got to attack.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Melton with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. Drains the triple. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
LeVert goes against Melton. Pass to Watford. Just 5 on the clock. Now Johnson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Work in the interior. MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. 5th best, Nick Claxton.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Here's Thomas. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Hawks.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Count it. Good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Nets trail by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Johnson. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Hawks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. MP shot is good.
MP stretching out the defense.
The Nets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Thomas against MP. Down low. Thomas outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for MP. Williams is... So that's the end of the first half. Atlanta on top, leading by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
welcome to halftime. And after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Brooklyn Nets. One team is driving and the other, well, they're just being driven.
Rough road ahead, Ernie. Check your tires.
Uh-oh, one of these teams got a flat, and it doesn't look like they have roadside assistance.
Ooh, that reminds me, I'm due for an oil change. I better grab an appointment. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Brooklyn Nets.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. He's checked in for Atlanta. Karis LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Melton comes in for Russell. The Hawks lead by 8. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with MP. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Basket counts. Thomas has got 8 points.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
MP. The rebound by the Nets.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Claxton. And Atlanta with possession here. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And the basket by MP. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Melton on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Melton passes to Johnson. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. MP inside. He's against Watford. Got it. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Melton finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas outside. Pass to Melton. The 3 is up. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. MP right side. Thomas with a steal. And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for the Nets as we get the 4th quarter going. DeAnthony Melton out there with Johnson. Then there's Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the 3. Johnson for 3. Drops in the 3.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
MP scanning the floor. The floater, and the shot goes down. MP's got 12 points in just the second half. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's got the space. MP will not hesitate to throw it down.
Nets trail by 13. Melton passes to Wilson. Back to Melton. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's MP. MP beats the contact.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Here's MP. Outside man. Here's MP. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for Levert. To the inside. Here's Russell. Unable to get that one. Good D by MP. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Russell. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 42 in the game.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Johnson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's MP. 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 44.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Young against Russell. Back to Williams. And the Nets miss again. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-5 run. From deep, MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 47 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Pass to Russell. And here's Thomas from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks lead by 22.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside, Williams. Russell with the ball. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the layup falls.
Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Inside, here's Sharp, and he dunks it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Stolen by Melton. Fast break, Brooklyn. He goes up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
So we see the Hawks